Hey, good evening, friends, and welcome back to the Hoodrat podcast, where I'm Hoodrat, yo Hoodrat. What? We all Hoodrats, and we all going back to conventions now, man. And we got one of the biggest conventions that happens here in Southern California, besides San Diego Comic-Con and LA Comic-Con. Those are the big ones out here. We got WonderCon. WonderCon hasn't been around for like 2 years. It's sad. It's sad because I became kind of an OG at WonderCon. I kind of figured things out, and now everything's kind of different because we're coming back from COVID, and a lot of things are going to change. But hey, I want to thank everybody for coming through on the live and on the rewind. I appreciate everybody coming through. But yo, let's bring in the fam here, man. Let's bring in the fam. First off, I want to bring one of my fans here. I met it here on YouTube. He comes on my shows. I've been on his show. We met through the comic book banter. And he's just a really good friend of mine here, and he got a dope YouTube channel too that you guys want to check out. And that is my boy Efren. That's Past Point One. What's going on, bro?
Hey, how's it going, brother? I'm ready. Let's talk.
I'm ready too, man. I'm glad to see you, bro. Glad to see you, man. And then I want to bring in my brother from another mother, man. He's my co-host over on the hashtag show. He helped me drop it down over here on YouTube, man, when I decided to start my own show. And that is my boy, man, Godly. What's up, Godly? How you doing, bro?
Yo, what's up, buddy?
He's partying, bro. He's partying, bro. And look,
Yo,
man, it looks like we're all twins here.
Oh, let's go.
Triplets,
let's
bro. Look,
go.
Look. There you go, man. We're all short box triplets because Godly represents short box nowadays, man. Right? Yeah. How's that going for you, bro?
Yeah, man. Short box is amazing, man. They treat me so well. I mean, it's incredible. So I get treated like a king. Imagine. No, it's cool. It's cool. I love short box. They're really cool people, honest people, and they really work their butts off to have great customer service for sure.
Yeah, man, they are good people, man. They're a good crew, man. And I can't wait to. I haven't met them yet, so I get to meet them at WonderCon. I get to meet the whole crew at WonderCon. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna meet Nat, Gene, and BJ for sure.
Yeah,
I know they're going, and I think Kevin as well. I'm not sure. Yeah. But you're gonna meet some few people.
Yeah, they're nice guys, man. Let's say what's up to the chat, man. Nick's in the house, man. What's up,
Nick?
Yo,
what's up, Nick?
Nick always in the house, bro. We appreciate you, man. And then so first thing I want to ask, man. I mean, I know we're all going back to cons, and we have a lot of new collectors that haven't been to cons yet because this is 2 years later, man. Yeah. Honestly, it's 2 years later, and people started collecting maybe during COVID because they didn't have enough things to do, maybe needed things to read, and they became fans. They get to watch all the Marvel movies, like when they were chilling at home, and became comic collectors, which is totally cool, man. Which is totally awesome, man. We welcome you to the community if you did. But if you haven't been to a con, if you met someone on the street and they said, "I've never been to a comic convention," what two things would you recommend that they know? And I'm gonna start with Godly. What would you two things you would recommend?
For sure, get there early. The easiest that. Get there early. The reason why is because you get to hunt at the books early in the bins. You know, like dealers do cherry pick a lot of books out, but sometimes they do leave some books behind, and not every book gets picked out. So when you get there early, you kind of beat the crowds of looking through the bins before you do. So you have really good chances of finding a book that you want at a good price and picking that up early in the day and moving on to other booths. And when you get in line first, you're already inside the convention, already about to hit the booth and about to search through some books while people are still walking in the convention and trying to get inside. Because these con lines, right before they open, they get super long.
Yeah, they do.
And so it takes a while for these people to come in and get what they want to get. I know the first thing people are gonna do 100% is run to the Funko Pop
they will,
Hot Topic Funko Pop booth. They're gonna go straight for that. Not me.
Not me, bro. I'm gonna be watching. No.
I'm going straight to the books, and I'm gonna be hunting for some keys, like minor keys that I can get signed in the future, or some signatures I can get. Number two, my second best advice would be is having a battery pack for your phone
Man, you took mine, bro.
because because it's a must,
Yeah, it
especially
is.
like when you're gonna be gone all day, going around. You're gonna be using your phone, checking the Purple Yoda, eBay, um, price guide, all that stuff. So it's a must have. Definitely a battery pack for sure.
All right, man. Effort. What two things would you recommend, man? Since Godly took our go to the battery pack. you know.
First thing is have a good time. It's a
Mm.
lot
Yep.
overwhelming. Take a deep breath and have patience and just enjoy the atmosphere. I love meeting people. I like talking to people in line. Hey, where are you from? How long you been making comic books? And second thing is bring snacks or food.
There you took my
Ooh.
other one.
That was gonna be one of mine, but I ended up choosing the battery pack one.
Yeah.
Yeah, snacks and food like sandwiches. Oh,
Yep.
because you will get hungry for sure, and you don't want
Very
to leave
hungry.
the yeah.
Okay, and then my two. Okay, since you guys took both of mine, that's the ones I thought of. Is
Sorry.
I always bring a little sketchbook. It's about about like 5, 7. Like and
Yeah.
what I do is you can the thing about it is like you run into like people, celebrities,
Mm,
artists, like you run into them in the halls, and if you just want to say, hey, can I get a quick autograph? You can open up and they can autograph it, and then you can take it to Artist Alley and get quick sketches from
mhm,
artists.
Yeah.
Some artists charge $25, some charge 50, most are 25, and they're all who knows, you may run into Scotty Young while he's trying to hustle to another panel, and you're like, hey Scotty, can you just draw me something real quick? He'll probably like, sure, bang 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 bang, and then
Yeah.
bring a pin too, like bring like a black pin, and bring a fine pin too, like one of these fine pins. I always bring these little fine ones because if they do sketches, they can actually do real good sketches. Yeah,
yeah,
sketches. Um, yeah,
yeah.
those are really good for the artists. Are like thankful, like, oh,
Mm,
I don't have to use a big old like Sharpie. You know what I'm saying? And then
mhm.
second of all is just let me see here, man. Well, second of all, you guys took my snacks. You guys took the battery pack. Uh,
And we're not newbies here, man.
Yeah, we're
I
not
know,
noobs,
bro.
bro. This is
And then
our first rodeo right here, you know.
And the second of all is like, let's say take a shower. Say take a shower. So you
Oh, man.
come on, you guys know, bro. Like
Deodorant
take
matters.
a shower, wear deodorant, bro. Like you about to go to the dojo in the morning. You don't want to be putting your nasty butt in front of someone's face. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bring take a shower for me and bring a sketchbook. I think that's one everybody forgets is bringing a sketchbook because it's such a valuable tool.
You know,
I mean,
I was gonna chime into that sketchbook. I actually need to get one, but I want to get one where some sketchbooks you can't rip the pages, or some they
mm,
have like that spiral tear, and you
yeah.
don't want the like confetti sticking out of the paper.
No, 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 no,
I'm
no, no,
trying
no,
to
no.
find one where you can tear, but it doesn't have the confetti sketchbook. I
You
don't
go
know
to
if that
Michael's.
if
Michael's
yeah,
is where I get all my man. Michael's,
I'm
or
gonna
or you can go to Barnes and Nobles at the discount. Where in the front they have the discount stuff, and then
yeah.
usually they'll have a bunch of stuff for artists there, and it's like $5. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So I'm gonna try to look for something like that because yeah, sketchbook is something I definitely need to have in my back pocket.
Yeah. And let's say what's up to the
Yeah.
chat, man. So Nick's in the house. We saw Nick with Nick. Good to see you, man,
Yo,
Nick.
you
And then we got the DJ, man. That's my boy from Oakland. He is he's the
plainclothes.
sound of the Hoodrat podcast over
Nice.
here.
Nice.
And then we got Michelle's in the house. Michelle is in the
Oh,
house.
hey, what's up,
Michelle's in the
Moonlit?
house.
Hey,
And then
Hey, that's awesome that she's in here.
yeah, man. If anybody wants to join the live chat, please, because like Michelle says here, she gave two of her tips for new people coming to conventions.
We should get her on here sometime.
Oh, she will. She'll come on the hashtag. You heard that, Michelle? You have open invite to the hashtag and wherever. So she goes, I definitely say I have a hunt list with estimated grades and prices you want to pay. Exactly, because sometimes your
Oh
internet
yeah.
doesn't work. So I had the same thing. I have a whole list here, guys. This is a list I've been making for this con, and I still need to put the cash, how much it costs. And I always keep that in my wallet. It's something real accessible, so I can just bust it out. You know what I'm saying?
Speak
So
Speaking
Saves
of
you money
lists,
too. Saves you money too. You know.
speaking of lists, that really does help. Like I have like a pre-order, like a pre-list. So when I go to a booth that's like all organized, I pretty much go in alphabetical order of my list, and it's really good to have a list because sometimes you can't remember all 30 books all at once. You
No.
know, so it really comes in handy when you have a list. I have a digital list. It's on my phone. It's under notes, but it's awesome.
That's
I
even good.
definitely agree with her.
That's even better.
100%.
That's even better having it in your notes. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And Mula says, "Yeah, Mula, you already know. You already know Michelle. You fam. Come on, let's go." But yo, let's start it up, man. Let's see what we got over here for the peoples. We did a lot of homework, man. I think I know Efren stayed up and did a lot of homework. I know Gali is, and I stayed up like 3-4 hours doing homework on WonderCon. It's not as complicated as San Diego Comic-Con, but it's still kind of complicated.
San Diego is just a Super Bowl. It's a beast, man. It's just
You have to be mentally prepared for San Diego Comic-Con.
And physically,
yeah.
man.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
physically, mentally,
all that. But let's do
something.
this.
Yeah.
Let's start with WonderCon. Here we go. So here we are, man, at WonderCon, man. WonderCon 2022. Haven't had it since 2019. So let's check this out, man. So it's from April 1st to April 3rd. And one thing that people should know is that Friday, WonderCon doesn't open until 11:30.
That's kind of late.
11. That's really late. It's only open for like a good 8 hours compared to like, the 9 hours on Saturday and Sunday. And if you want to go pick up your badges, I don't have my badge, so I have to pick it up. You guys have to pick up your badges. You got them already.
Shortbox is giving me an exhibitor, so I'll be getting mine from there.
All right, so you got yours, and me and Efren still we have to go pick up ours.
Oh,
so, I know, bro. I know, right? Look at Dan's in the house, man. That's
Diesel Dan?
Oh no, Dan De La Torre, bro.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's Dan's.
Oh, what's up, Dan?
Part of the Red Pack, man. Part of the Red Pack over on Monday.
Hey, Dan.
Yo, tell me, Efren, Dan's is probably the best segment on this whole freaking podcast, bro. You know,
Ian, when I seen him on your segment a couple of weeks ago, I went, damn, this guy was so knowledgeable and awesome. I went, dang, man, I go, where did he find this guy? I was like, God.
Dan is the man. Dan is the man. So, yeah, it's happening starting this Friday, going all the way to next Sunday. Just check the times, guys. It's not like San Diego Comic-Con where you have to like wait in line because there's a lot of exclusives. There's not a lot of exclusives. This is actually like kind of a decent, I would say like 70% real con and 30% Hollywood. There is still Hollywood stuff going on over here, man, but it's mostly comics and toys. Comics and toys, remember that, okay, guys? And we got Sean in the house. Sean's in the house. What's up, Sean Guevara?
Hey,
nice to see you, bro.
Hey, Sean.
Nice to see you. And then here's a map. Here's a map of WonderCon, and I'm going to make this kind of bigger for everybody to see here so that I know things are small, but I'm going to break it down to make it super easy. The comics are all over here. These are all the comics right here. That's where all the comics are usually going to be. This is where you want to stay away from. They gave a whole corner to Funko. Stay away from Funko. Can we all agree on stay away from Funko if you ain't into that stuff? Because it's crazy, man. It gets crazy over there. Then you got the small press over here. That's the small press. Like you could find like let me see, like what's one on my list over here in the small press? Like Aftershock Comics is out there. You know what I'm saying? And then over here you got the toys. They always put the toys in the middle. The toys are in the middle. All right. And you got CGC going right here. CGC's right here. The door opens. It's usually goes straight into where the WonderCon merch is. So if you walk into the front doors, look right in their CGC right there.
Oh my God! Thank God.
Yeah. So if you want to get a witness, for all the signatures, you're gonna take over to Artist Alley. Make sure you stop by CGC first. Don't get your book signed and bring it to CGC because they won't take it. You got to take it to CBCS.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn, they have CGC all the way in the opposite of Artist Alley. You notice that?
I know, right? Why just put them next to Artist Alley? It doesn't make no sense.
You should have had it like opposite, like near Artist Alley. I mean, that's the whole point.
Yeah, man. So like all the toys are in the middle. All the toys are in the middle. See this part right here. This part right here is where all the major signings are. So if you want to get a Kevin Smith signed book or a signed figure or a Scotty Young signed book, this is the place you would go. And we'll let you know what times those all are over here as we go. And then up here, and this is Artist Alley right here. So this is Artist Alley over here, and this blue part. That's where all the money is, man. Not all the money, but that's where all the love. That's where I'm going to be all the time. So I'm going to be trying to do getting my book signed, talking to
bins,
saying hi to a lot of artist friends that I know. David Mac's going to be there. So yo, man, I mean, you know, me and Efren going to go to say what's up to David. And then you know, they're all going to be here. You know, all the artists. So this is where you want to go. And then up here is just kind of like I think this is the movie section, right? Like, so this is where all, like a lot of the, if some of the, you know, it's not going to be like San Diego Comic-Con, but this is where some of the studios are going to kind of sit over here. So that's kind of the breakdown, right? Funko, comics, all right. Toys are right in the middle, you know, toys and collectibles. And then you got anime over here in the left bottom corner, and you got studios right here, and then you got the Artist Alley over here. But the big part right here is, like, you know, signings, man. If you really want to get those celebrity signs, if they are there, that's where you want to kind of head to. Ask around about, you know, like what I think things are going to be limited because, as you can see, like we did our homework, and we're going to let you guys know, like, Scotty Young is only signing.
You broke up on that one, Ian.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay. Scotty Young is only going to sign up for a half an hour. Okay, you guys.
That's like one per person, probably.
Yeah. But he said we'll check that out, and then this is where you pick up all your badges and lanyards and bags and all that stuff. All right. But as we move on, again, it is a COVID-free con again. So, I can't believe I thought COVID was gone. So, you know, I think COVID's still around. Look at JD. Hey, look, hey, Chevy. Hey, check it out, bro. It's Chevy in the house.
Oh, damn, Chevy.
Chevy in the house, bro. Chevy
George,
in the house.
My boy.
Chevy in the house. That's part of that's part of like the short box B team, like that we are. That's me and Efren are part of. Godly's in short box A team. We're in the B team. We got the shirts. So you have to have face coverings now. You still have to have a mask, and you have to show either a negative COVID test if you don't have the vaccinations or a full vaccination. You know what I'm saying? Azores is in the house as well. Let me see here. Azores. Oh, where does Azores go? Azores is in the house. Welcome, Azores.
Hey, Azores. I saw him. We saw him at Near Mint.
Yeah, we did, man. Yeah.
I didn't get to spend enough time with him. He had his own booth, and man, there was a couple guys I wish they ate with us, but they had their own booths, and I know they can't just leave their booths like that.
They can't leave their booth, bro. Yeah, they couldn't, man.
That would have been sick, though, if everyone got to join.
Hey, man, WonderCon, that's why all the SoCal cats can get together now, man. Everybody gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So again, moving on. So starting off with this. So I'm gonna pass this over to Efren because I know Efren is the big Scotty Young fan over here. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I mean, I got Scotty Young, man. He's one of my favorite artists, and I'm gonna try to get his signature. I have a book that I want him to sign on Saturday. I know it's only gonna be half an hour. I'm gonna do my best to get him to sign this one book. And yeah, you know, looking so forward to seeing him and chatting it up for a couple minutes, hopefully.
Yeah, it's big, man. Scotty Young doesn't. Before, I think he wouldn't show up to a lot of West Coast cons. The only West Coast con he used to show up to prior to COVID was LA Comic-Con. And over there, he'd sign up to 10, 15 books for you for free, you know? But let's see what Scotty's doing this time, man, because we digged up the information. So you'll find him, like we said, the WonderCon signing area at the below times. So remember that part where I told you that WonderCon where all the celebrities sign? That's where he's going to be. He's I mean, let's be honest. He's a pop culture, very famous pop culture artist, you know, like everybody loves him, Scotty Young, baby. So even if people don't collect comics or know comics, they know who Scotty Young is. So he is a celebrity going in that section, and he's only signing on Saturday, like I said, a half an hour from 3:30 to 4.
Wow.
Sunday from 1 to 3:30. But look, check this out.
I can't believe he's doing 10 books.
He look free. He signed up for free at a 10 book person rule. You could bring 10 book so that's why you need to ask. Another person jumped into Paris Beach. What's up, Paris Beach? WonderCon this weekend. Let's go, Paris. I appreciate you coming, Paris.
Thank you.
And then we got Scotty. So Scotty Young is signing for free 10 books. All right, 10 books for everybody, man. And he's really, really cool. He's Scotty Young at LA Comic-Con. Takes time to talk to everybody that's signing. So think about that. You only have a half hour. If there's like 50 people in line, probably only 20 people are gonna get 10 books signed. You know what I'm saying? Because Scotty Young, he's a nice guy. He'll talk to you and say what's up and answer some questions. He's a really nice guy. I took a picture with him back in 2019 at LA Comic-Con. He was a really nice guy, man. So
maybe he won't talk to people. You know, he'll know he's got a time limit, half an hour, and you know, maybe there's a big sign there saying, you know, sorry, I can't talk. You know?
Oh, bro, you know, I emailed his publisher, and I asked him if I could do a interview with him over at WonderCon. The publisher told me, sorry, Hoodrat, but his schedule is all full for the whole weekend. So he's a busy guy, man. He'll be coming here for a half an hour to sign, and he got to bounce because he probably has a ton of like panels to go to and a lot of other people that he has to talk to or whatever, you know. So
hey, don't forget to tell everybody when you go sign with him between 3:30 and 4, CGC or CBCS will not be there. These are just signatures.
Yep. He will not sign. He will not do CGC stuff. But check this out. This is
I see. That's why they're free.
So let me see here if my thing will work here. Am I freezing up? There we go. So if you want to get a graded book by CGC, it says you can find submission paperwork and fill it out in advance at cgc.com. Then you can drop it off at CGC. There's a $20 signing fee. So it'll cost you $20 plus another what, $45, $50, right? Because you don't have to pay for shipping.
That's with no membership, but with membership it ends up being $39 with the book being signed.
Oh, okay. So it'd be like $60 for a graded book. But you have to pay for the shipping back though, right? You have to pay for the shipping back.
Yeah, if you do multiple books, like say 25, like say you do like a bulk signing and you do 25 books. I mean, it's kind of like you split up those 25 into the shipping, but it'll be more cheaper. But technically, it's what was it, $32 versus $39? So it's about like $7 more than a blue label, which isn't bad. It's pretty good.
It's not bad, man. I mean, and do it like if you don't want to wait on CGC, do what Azor says. Like get it signed and then walk it over to CBCS because CBCS is actually going to be at WonderCon as well. It's kind of funny. In the past, was CGC at WonderCon? I never thought they were. No, they were. Yeah, they were. But they were never at LA Comic-Con. That's the one I was thinking. They were never at LA Comic-Con, so they were always at WonderCon. Mm-hmm. So you can walk this over to CBCS, get it graded by them. And they actually did one for me. So anytime I have an autographed book that's not witnessed, I usually just send it over to CBCS. So it'll take a while though. It'll take a while. And then Dan says right here, if I was going, this would be a great information because I'd be lost. It is a big con. What do you think? Efren, what do you think? Are you going to get something graded by CGC or CBCS for Scotty?
I'm not getting anything graded by Scotty Young. I just want his signature. You know, I love his books. There's so many of them, but no, I just want his signature, and hopefully he'll do a little quick drawing on I have like a book I want him to sign also. One thing about the CGC signing by Scotty Young, you don't have to have a paid membership for CGC for this. You can have, if you don't want to pay for it, there's free membership for CGC. And when it comes to certain signatures, and this is one of them, you don't have to have a paid CGC account. If you have a free account, you can still use it for Scotty Young.
Yep, there you go, man. That's nice, bro. That's nice. That's very good. That's very good information. Just remember, for the new people that are joining, the community and going to their first con, you can't just walk up a signed book to CGC and say, "Can I just grade it and and get a yellow label?" They have to come with you and witness. You could do that at CBCS, if that's what you like to do. But
it costs extra for CBCS for them to do that.
Yeah, and it costs. This CGC do they? Because okay.
It's implemented in the price already. So that $39, it includes like the witnessing and all that.
Yep. All everything's
witnessing and grading. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see here. And come on, you can do it. I'm waiting on my slide here, guys. So
hey, do you guys know the WonderCon originated in San Francisco?
Yeah.
No way.
I used to go to them in San Francisco.
Moscone Center, bro.
Yeah.
I used to
go. Why they moved to LA?
They were doing some they were doing some work on the Moscone Center in San Francisco. And they, when WonderCon was coming, they said they couldn't do it, and they went to LA. I said, "You're not getting this back."
No. Yeah. They didn't. It was the biggest con in the Bay Area, man.
Yeah.
Before it moved, it was like our San Diego Comic-Con.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it never went back. It never left, man.
Nope. I said, you guys ain't getting this back.
You lost it. You
Yeah.
lost me.
And then, Godly, you were interested in this one, right?
Well, no, it wasn't me. I didn't
Okay,
send that
okay.
one.
So it's me. This is EM Gist. This is a friend of mine, and one of the most, one of the most popular and biggest cover artists that's going on, and that's happening at the moment in comics. And he'll be over at EO8 and EO9 with Trinity Comics. You know what I'm saying? So Dan Quintana is going to be there as well. But if you know EM Gist, man, EM Gist does like a lot of fine artists. He's like a fine artist, man. He does.
Yo, what's up, Rich?
Oh, Rich is in the house. 36,
Yeah,
37 saves.
Hey, 37. What's up?
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Man, he's in the room. Whoa, knowledgeable man.
Knowledgeable man. So if you want to get something signed by Eric, EM Gist, just head over there to EO8, EO9. That's where Trinity Comics will, and they'll be there the whole time, man. And then go ahead.
I've used Trinity Comics for a long time. Matt, the owner, is a really good guy. He really hustles for his job, man. I've seen him hustle at Comic-Con, and I was like, man, do you have time to relax? He goes, nope. He's always on the move, trying to get everybody's signatures, you know. So.
Yeah, man. It's if you're an autograph hunter, you're running all day, man. And you want to get them yellow labeled and verified. You're running all day long, man.
Yep.
So there you go, man. There's EM Gist. And then Efren, you were interested in this one, right?
This is from Dream Forger Studios. They're looking like decals and they glow in the dark. So anything that glows in the dark, I'm always there. And they also have stickers like Princess Leia Rebel against the Galactic Empire. They're going to be in Artist Alley in C36. I've never seen them before. I want to hopefully, get some stickers, and buy. I think they're going to have prints also.
Yeah, man. When I saw this, man, I was like, man, you're gonna make me spend some money because it's Star Wars stuff, bro.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not your fault. Your fault. My wife, you're the fault. That's why I'm gonna be on the couch, man. But let's see this, man. A double ninjas in the house. There's another East Bay South. That's another East Bay homie of mine. He lives out there in the East Bay in Northern California.
Adobo Ninja. He's Filipino.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Adobo.
That name says it all.
That's a pate, bro. And then Dan De La Torre said I had Stan Lee sign my Fantastic Four 3 back in 1998 at the WonderCon in Oakland. They were in Oakland.
They were in Oakland once, yeah.
There you go, man. Dude, look at, bro, wealth of information there, man. Wealth of information. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Dan, if you want to sell that book, let me know.
And here's 37 saves. They said still learning like everyone in the hobby, brothers. And that's why I'm checking you guys to learn. Thank you, bro.
Oh, dude. That's a huge compliment.
That is, man. That is, bro.
Thank you, man.
And then were you interested in this one, Godly? This Miles over at KRS?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of one of my friends, Doctor of Comics. He brought it up to me. It reminds him of the Negative Space variant, and it does to me as well. And then the same artist, he did another cover that came out in the comic shops as well. And Miles is big. Everyone likes Miles covers, and they like him with the DJ booth and boombox, and just with graffiti in the background. So this is a book that maybe people might go for, maybe not. But if anyone wants one, hit me up. I'm not gonna charge you an extra fee to send it to you or anything like that. Just pay me the retail and the shipping, and that's it. I'm not gonna charge you whatever. So I'm just doing that for anyone, any of my friends or anybody that's listening right now. If you guys want one, hit me up. I'll try to get one for you guys.
Yeah, this is a con exclusive too, man. For all you negative cover lovers, that's Miles Morales, man, on a negative cover, and that's what I'm gonna get. I don't think Miles has ever had a negative cover, right? This is probably his first one. I can't remember. I can't remember one, man. So. And don't worry about getting the number for the booth over here. So I'm gonna let you guys know you can write it down right now. The booth number for KRS, let me see here, is 801. So Mike Mayhew is gonna be there as well.
Yeah,
so
he's a creator of that cover right there, and he's the creator of another one too.
Yep, yeah, he did a lot of Star Wars covers with Jason Aaron during that Star Wars run in 2015, I think. So yeah, check him out.
He also did the Miles Morales shoes, I think, or he did some type of shoe cover.
Yeah. He's doing all the shoe covers.
Yeah, he did that one too.
I think KRS is in San Diego too, right?
Yep. Chula Vista, I think, bro.
Yeah, Chula Vista. I asked him if I can come to their shop, to their office. He says no. Like, can I pick up my books? They said no. And don't quote me on this, but I think KRS, they facilitate for CGC, because I went to their booth one time and there were some signatures there, and they went with me to CGC and they authenticated it for me.
Okay. So they are witnesses, but they don't witness. They don't witness. They don't witness. But don't worry about the booth numbers, guys. Over that are watching over in the live chat and on a rewind. You can actually go to the description over here, down below over here on this video, and I actually put it downloadable booth list for you guys. It's called the Hoodrat WonderCon booth list. I'm also going to add Efren's booth list as well, so that you guys can have all the information that we're presenting tonight for you. Make it easy for you guys.
Yeah, and if you guys want this cover and you guys like, man, I can't make it, hit me up on Instagram and I'll get you guys the cover. Just make sure you just pay for the retail and shipping. You guys are Gucci.
Gucci.
I'll try to hook it up for you guys. I'll try to get it for you guys if you guys want it.
That's what Shortbox A+ members do. Us B members, like we don't roll like that, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. A+ Gucci members.
I'm just trying to hook it up for people, that can make it.
All right, man. So the next one. So this is when I'm really interested. You guys know I've become a real big Blade fan. You know what I'm saying? So this one is from Spoke Art. It's going to be at booth number 228. So that's probably towards the middle, probably in the middle right of the area. Oh, look at Hot Java, bro. Look at Ja. Ja just got you a baller, bro. He got you a baller, bro. Ja gonna be over there too with me on Saturday. That's my comic book crackhead, man. He's gonna be coming through. So come find us, man. You could probably even be in one of my shows, man, because I think we're gonna shoot a live intro for. I'm gonna tell Gali right now. We're gonna shoot a live intro for Trending Not Trending on Monday. So you and Ja got to be in it, bro, and Efren too. So we all could just like chat it up. You know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah.
All right. Let's do that, man. So yeah. So this is one I want. It's Blade. This is a Blade video. This is a Blade print over at 228. It doesn't say what price it is, but it says you can actually get it signed by the artist JP Niang on April 2nd. Nice. Yeah, it's dope, bro. Like this Blade print, I definitely got to get. I want to put it up over on my I want to put it up on my wall. So this is one I want. And for all you Blade aficionados, you daywalkers, this might be one you want to get to.
I can't wait for that new Blade to come out.
I know, right? He may show up in Moon Knight. You just never know, man. You never know, dude. So.
Hey, make sure when you buy that print, everybody, to have like those plastic casings to put it in. You just want to hold it in your hand.
Hey,
11 by 17.
That's another tip we should give everybody. Buy the plastic casing. Bring a plastic casing. You can buy them pretty cheap over
at the con.
At cons or at like
comic shops.
At Michael's. Michael's is another place you can grab them pretty cheap. And then sometimes you can find them at Home Depot, but it's for the construction people that carry the the plans. Those are the best ones. That's the one I have. Mm-hmm. But here's a couple of the famous people that are going to be signing over at WonderCon. So we got Rico E. Anderson from Modern Doc from what is it called? Mokian Doctor and Orville and Star Trek. You got Bobby Clark from Star Trek. You got Racy Lee Coco from The Next Generation. Then you got Ashley Eckstein.
Yep.
Eckstein. Dude, that's a big one, bro. If y'all don't know who Ashley Eckstein is, I'm gonna take your nerd card away. You take your nerd card away, man. Yeah. That's Ahsoka. That is Ahsoka Tano. That's the OG Ahsoka Tano. I love Rosie, but this is the heart, our heart Ahsoka right here.
That's the one I'm going for.
I'm bringing Ahsoka books. I'm bringing my Ahsoka book to get signed. I got some Ahsoka books on the covers for her to sign, and she's usually pretty nice. She used to sign for free, but now I think she charges. But it's going to be at her booth at her universe. And if you buy something for your wife, she'll sign your stuff for free. So you can have a happy wife and you have signed books by Ashley Eckstein, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's my tip for y'all, and that's what I usually do. I have a happy wife and I have another book signed by the great Ahsoka Ashley Eckstein. You got Herbert.
Who her husband is, right?
Who's her husband? I don't even know who her husband is.
Her husband used to play for the Padres and the Cardinals. David Eckstein.
Oh, David Eckstein, the short guy.
Yeah.
Really? That dude's dope, dude.
He's. I have a picture. I seen him at Comic-Con a couple years ago, and we took a picture together, man. So yeah, that's her husband, David Eckstein, the ex-baseball player.
He played for the Angels too. He won a World Series with them. Yep.
He won with the Cardinals. Series. I know the World Series. I think the Angels too, and he ended up with the Padres for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Hoodat's in the house, man. Hoodat. That's my boy. That's Hoodrat 2.0 right there, and I'm Hoodat 2.0. And then look, as Ors already knows, man, that's the way you do it, man. You got to have a happy wife to have a happy life, you know. And then you got Larry Thomas, man, the guy from Seinfeld, the soup Nazi that says no soup for you.
The soup Nazi.
I love that dude, bro. No soup for you. No soup for you. So you get to get his signature as well. But yo, man, let's move on. Let's move on to the panel. So here we go. So for one of my favorite things to do is go to panels. I am a big panel goer. I always go to maybe 3 to 6 panels per con because, you know, I like to buy stuff and I like to roam around, I like to hang out with the homies, but I do like to go to panels, and 6 panels is about 6 hours of your time of a convention. And you guys got to always manage your time during conventions because if you think about it, you only have 12 hours of a day. So you have 36 hours for a convention. 6 hours is a lot of chunk of time. That's about 18%, whatever that might be, you know what I'm saying, of a con. So, you know, you have to be able to move your hours around and make sure you're getting the most you can out of cons. So these are some of the panels that we are interested in, that we saw that you guys might like. Especially me, you know, if there's a Star Wars panel, I just put up in there because I'm a Star Wars fan, man. You know what I'm saying? So one panel I like is a spotlight for David F. Walker, and he's another person you want to bring a book with. You guys know who David Walker, the book he did, right? Bitter Root. If you guys, he's one of the authors for Bitter Root. He's a co-author with Chuck Brown, so he'll be having a spotlight. And David Walker always has some knowledge to break down, man. He is a very knowledgeable person about things going on in society. He tries to connect it all into his comic books, so that's one I always look forward to. Then you got hip hop and comics cultures combining. And then that's another one for all you hip hop heads, man. You know, those are always good ones. Always really interesting panelists. Sometimes there'll be even famous rappers that go, and you're like, who? Why is he here? And you'll be like, holy shit, that's that rapper. I heard his song, and like it's all over the radio. So you just never know who might jump in those. That's why I always go to those, because it's always a surprising panel. They always bring someone that's not on the list. And then you got Kevin Smith. Go ahead.
Oh, what day is that? Please tell me.
Friday, bro. Friday. We're going.
I'm going to that one. I have to go to that one. Oh, I loved it when he had like his comic shop too.
Yeah, man. So during San Diego Comic-Con, this was one of my favorite panels. He always does it on Friday, from 7:30 to 8:30 on Friday. On Saturdays. He does them on Saturdays at San Diego Comic-Con. This at WonderCon, he's doing it on Friday. And Kevin Smith is dope, man. His panels are awesome. He always does like a short screening of a movie that he may be doing. Sometimes he brings guests on the stages as surprises, some guest celebrities. So that's always a good one to go to. Efren, you gonna come, man? You gonna come to the Kevin Smith?
I won't be there on Friday, man.
Oh man! Okay. We will say Kevin, hey, say hi to Efren. You know?
He's gonna say, who the F is that?
I'll be messed up, imagine.
Yeah. Kevin Smith will also be signing as well, and I have that in the list for you guys as well, so you guys can check that out. And then on Saturday, you know, the Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars guy, man. So, you know, Star Wars, the early days is going to be from 3:30 to 4:30 at 300D. X-Men fandom panel is going to be at 200B. And got what it takes to be a hardcore collector, man. For all y'all that think you're hardcore collectors, that might be a panel that you love. You might want to go to. And then you got the 2022 WonderCon Masquerade. And godly, you know, I told you to go to the Masquerade, right?
Yeah. You missed that one too, didn't you?
No, bro. Did I? No.
Yeah. You saw John Cena come out?
I saw John Cena come out, bro. I told you to go, bro. I said you got to come.
Yeah, I
bro.
know you did.
John Cena's coming out, bro.
I knew he was coming to the con because someone told me, but I was like, but where? Where is he gonna come out? And he came on the damn Masquerade.
Bro, did you know? Did you know that John Cena lives in San Diego now? Did you know that,
What?
Efren?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro. You know Aaron from Now and Never. So
Yeah.
I went to a shop and Aaron's like, dude, I was walking across the street and I saw this big guy huffing and puffing come out that gym. You know that big gym for
oh,
all the big
Fit?
buff guys? No, that whatever it is, it's that big gym next to it's kind of by Now and Never. It's in between Now and Never and Super 7. It's on the block of Super 7. He was coming out or walking out and then Aaron stopped and goes, "Oh shit, you're John Cena." I was like, "Damn." So he lives in Coronado, bro. Like he's here in San Diego.
No
So
way.
I hate to blow you up like that, man, but we are all fans of your new show, man, on HBO, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we all love Peacemaker. We all love the dance. So if y'all live in San Diego, keep your eyes out downtown, man. He works
Oh
out
yeah,
that
I will
gym,
now.
bro, he works out that gym. That's that CrossFit gym where all the buff dudes come out, man. Like all the buff dudes like you, godly, come out, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, one thing about the fandom panel, they're going to be giving away an exclusive print by Marvel artist Luciano Vecchio.
There you go, man. Another reason to go to these it's the fandom one, right? The X-Men
the fandom one.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Another tip for you guys.
It could be a comic book. Who knows?
You never know. Anytime you go to a big con like New York Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con, WonderCon, or even the Disney Con. I forgot what they call the Disney Con. You guys remember?
D23.
D23. You want to go to the Marvel panels? They always give away comic books.
I went to D23.
Yep, and you got that, bro. The Grail. You got the Grail Disney Grails. The sketch cover.
Black and white. Yeah.
Yeah,
only
bro.
30 made.
You always want to go to anything Marvel at big.
Hey,
big
but
shows.
you have that Silver Surfer one. I want it from you.
I know. I know, bro.
I have that one.
You have the black and white one?
No, hang on. I have this one. I think I have it.
I have the colored one.
Let's see it.
I know there's a J. Scott Campbell one from New York. There's the Silver Surfer. Then there's the D23 black and white.
Yep.
Hang on for a minute. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I have to see this. Oh,
I'm gonna move over. I'm gonna go on while we're waiting for Efren. On Sunday, there's a spotlight panel for Scotty Young. So that's gonna be a really fun one, man. A really fun one. A really good panel to go to. And what I'm interested in, because I'm a YouTuber here for doing nerd stuff, is I'm a nerd. I'm in the nerd business. I want to learn more, man. So if you're a podcaster,
this is the one I got.
Oh yeah, that's the
one. That's the one.
2019.
Yo, Ian has the black and white one. They only made 25 of the black and white one.
Dang.
And that one goes for a good amount of money. Efren, you should get that signed by the artist if you could, or Donnie Cates. But that one goes for a really good amount of money.
Yeah, man. It's a good one. It's a good one to have, man. But always remember, that's one tip that we're always saying is go to all the Marvel panels. They always give away books. You know?
Yeah, for a signed copy of that, I think it goes for like $1,000 to $2,000, anywhere in between.
It does, bro.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't remember the exact numbers, but that's a book that you need to get graded and signed, or just get it graded.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it graded at CBCS when I'm there.
Let me see here, man. So Azor says, "Hey, y'all, can you grab me whatever they got?" Hey, I got you, bro. We got you. We're gonna go to the X-Men panel. I'll try and get two. I'll get one for you. You guys can always, and don't worry, man. You guys, if you're new to my podcast, or you're a friend of the podcast and been here since whenever, or you're just a homie, man, DM us, man. We're always willing to help, man.
Since you're watching and we're saying it here, I mean,
yeah,
that's like the treat from us to you, I guess you could say.
Yeah. DM us. It's always fun. We're gonna be at these X-Men panels anyway, so just DM us and we'll help out, man.
Dude, if it's a comic book though, might go for some good money. Just saying.
I'm always gonna. For sure, I'm gonna grab one for Azores, man. You know what I'm saying? So just DM us, man. We'll do our best. You know, we are friends, and we're nerds like y'all, man. You know, we love this stuff. So, and then here's some other panels that I saw on the Scotty Young website. He's doing one at 11 to 12 on Saturday, and there's a lot of good artists in here. So you got Michael Cho, you got Scotty Young, you got Amy Chu, you got Michael A. Stackpool, Michael Conrad, and then Becky Kalunin, and my friend Henry Barajas, who was actually I interviewed a few months ago on this podcast. And then from 2 to 3 the same day, you have Scotty Young, Kevin Eastman, Becky Cloonan, and Barbara Randall Kessel. So, hey, man, and Kelly McCann and Karina Becco. So those are 2 great panels if you want to go to them and get to see some dope artists and dope creators, man. So go and check those out. But moving on, I want to make sure that I'm going to make a big guess because I forgot what I put next. But I'm going to hit this button and we're going to have some fun. So we are doing to-do lists for you guys, man. We got the to-do list. I did one. Efren Passpoint one did one as well. So I'm gonna let Passpoint go and just talk about what you got over here, man, on your to-do list for WonderCon.
These are panels, the ones on the left. Kevin Eastman at 1 p.m. on Saturday is going to be in room 207 if you're into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Superman and Lois in North 200A, I think it's taped. I don't think the actors are going to be there because I know a lot of them are going to have like pre-taped and they're just going to have like a panel, but they're not going to be there live. And I'm looking forward to the 30th anniversary X-Men animated series.
Yep, that's the one with the free book. That's a free print, right? The free print on that one too?
No, that's the X-Men fandom panel.
X-Men fandom. Okay.
The Marvel draw line, Spidey. I forgot exactly what that is. I think they may be giving something away, but I'm not exactly sure. One of them I'm interested in is Super Latina Superhero X. I'm Latin myself, so I want to go check it out. This is a new series. It's done by an artist. Her name is Kaden Phoenix. She grew up wanting to see herself on the big screen as a superhero. Since that wasn't happening, she started her own, comic book, and I'm really interested in seeing what that's about. And then the last one is trivia for the rest of us, and that's at 8 p.m. If I'm still awake, I may go check that out. And then on the right are some artist signings. Kevin Eastman is going to be at Torpedo Comics booth during WonderCon. And we talked about Kevin Smith. He's going to be there Saturday only signing, I believe. And then Scotty Young for half an hour on Saturday and Sunday, which is
half an hour, man. It's strange.
I think the Sunday one, though, was I have Sunday from 1 to 3:30. So we got to make sure about that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird, man. I'm like half an hour. And it's Scotty Young.
Yeah. Short. Very short.
Sunday ones, it's from 1 to 3:30. I'm not exactly, 100% sure. Then Ashley Eckstein, Ahsoka, I got to go check her out. And then David Mack on Artist Alley.
David Mack, friend of the show, man. Really good dude. Go check out David, man.
Yeah, Dan Quintana, and I mentioned Phoenix Studios was Super Latino Superhero X, and then Scott Williams is going to be at Artist Alley.
There you go, man. There you go. It's Efren's WonderCon list. Efren's going to send me a link, and I'm going to put it in my description so you can actually download it. But if you don't want to download it, here you go, man. I'm going to make this a big screen so for about 5 seconds so you can take a snapshot of it and you can just print it on yourself. Yeah, you can. So you can snap shoot that sucker, man, and you'll have a list for yourself. What do you got? What do you got, Gali?
So, from the years prior, I always try to remember who goes to WonderCon because when WonderCon comes out with these lists, they don't always put everyone on the list.
It's surprising.
I think a lot of us, know that. So, as I remember, Sam De La Rosa, the one that's Venom Lethal Protector issue 1, he might be there. Abby Trott is for sure going to be there.
Who's Abby Trott? Let them know.
The voice for Demon Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to be there. And then, who else? Oh, I think Dan Jurgens has attended WonderCon before. He has done Batman Beyond. He has done some writing for Batman Beyond, and he is the writer for Death of Superman. So as I remember, he charged $20 for Death of Superman, but for Batman Beyond books, they were free. So there's that. And then Phil Ortiz also might show up. I've seen him at a WonderCon before, and he's done like some Simpsons books and covers and etc. So those are some of the people, and then that might show up. Jim Lee, just like how he showed up at LA Con, he might show up to WonderCon.
Jim Lee will show up
like randomly, super random. David Buher, he's for Kanto. He might be there, and Tony Fleece for Stray Dogs might be there. So all these guys that I'm mentioning could be there or could not be there, but for sure that's going to be there is Abby Trott.
Bro,
Demon
if
Slayer.
Scott Williams is gonna show up, him and Jim Lee are best friends. Jim Lee gonna show up, bro. Jim Lee lives in the area, man. So I think he actually lives in the OC. But Nick asked if there's a Milestone DC doing anything. I don't think so, man. I didn't see it.
I haven't heard anything.
Me either,
I
man.
haven't
I
heard
didn't see it.
anything
And
either.
you may understand this one because Golly's a big anime fan.
Nezuko, exactly, Nezuko. So I didn't mention her name, but yes, it's Nezuko. And then so Abby Trott's gonna be there for signing for Saturday and Sunday for Nezuko, and I know my friend One Up Comics, he sent me some books of Zom 100s to get him signed because it's the first appearance of Demon Slayer in comic book format. And for the DC, sometimes WonderCon does these foil variants with some DC covers, so hopefully we might see those, because if they do have those foil variants, they sometimes go for double the price. So I mean, they don't go for much, but hey, some profit is better than no profit, right? So that's what I'm expecting or could expect to show up.
I think, man, I think you're right, bro. Like, I think there's gonna be a lot of surprises there at WonderCon. It usually happens, man, where you're like, they didn't have Jim Lee on the list, and then he shows up. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing too crazy, but I'm really looking. The one I'm really looking forward to is Abby Trott for Nezuko. Oh my gosh, because this would be the second time that you'll be able to get her signature with a CGC witness, or facilitator. So
nice.
This will be and she's been doing a lot of signings in the West Coast, like Funko shops, and doing a lot of pop-ups and stuff like that. So she's on a roll. So I definitely want to get her signatures before, if she ever does mark them up later on down in the future, because Demon Slayer is a huge anime and a huge has a huge IP. So
yep. So Efren's gonna send me the list for this, so you can download it over on my description. But a lot of I think all of us we all collect kind of the same stuff, and Godly gets me into anime stuff, so it's on my list as well, Abby Trott. So here's my list. And you can download this over here right now on my description. You don't have to take a snapshot.
You have Dan Jurgens too.
Bro, I just put it there. Bro, you and Dan, bro. You and Diesel Dan.
Is he on the official list, or did you just get it off your head?
She's on the official list right here. She's in she's right here at Shimmy booth. So here's the booth, and I flipped it. So
Dan Jurgens is gonna be there.
No, Dan Jurgens right here at FO1. So it's not the artist. That's supposed to be the booth, and the artist supposed to be okay. You guys get it, right? So here's the artist or booth. So we got Abby Trott. She'll be at booth 1477. Remember, that's the one to the left. If you walk in, go left, and that's the anime. It's the corner. It's the one on the corner next to Artist Alley. That's where all the anime stuff is. So that's where she'll be. And she'll be there on Saturday and Sunday only. And she'll be signing from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. You got Aftershock Comics, man, at 1301. That's I would go to Aftershock.
Aftershock,
bro. Yeah, they always have some dope exclusives that are like they don't tell you. Don't even know. You don't even know. Like they'll bring some good stuff. Like remember
Wire issue 1, the metal one?
No, the metal one. Effort, the metal one. Remember?
You told me to go there. They had the last one there.
It was live issue 1 metal variant, and only like 100 copies or something like that.
They're going for $300 to $500 still. So and they actually have like incentives there that they've had for a while that they bring from their warehouses. So you can buy those incentives for like $10. You know what I'm saying? Like
Michael Cho's gonna be there?
Yeah, Michael Cho. So we got Alex Sinclair, old school, man. So that's what I'm saying, man. You see Alex Sinclair there and Scott Williams. Man. You know Jim Lee gonna come through, bro. Come on.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of this.
You can download it, bro. You can download it in the description. It's all there. Okay. And then you got Andy Kubert. He'll be at D2. Then you got our good friend Angelo, man. Angelo gonna be in the dealer corner at Angelo Comics at 109. There's Ashley Eckstein. You can find her on Efren's list as well. Yep. CBCS, man. CBCS will be there. If you're a CBS person, or you want to bring a book that's signed that doesn't need to be witnessed, they'll verify it for you without a witness. Then you got CGC at 700. That's just walk and go to the right. It's on the first. It's right in front of you. Right. It's to the right, about like 10 steps away from the front entrance. If you go right, Dan Jurgens. That's Godly Comics.
Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond guy.
So, let me tell you one. Just before you.
Hey, Ian, where's PGX?
Oh, PG, are they gonna be there, bro? I don't even know.
So
I don't even know.
Dan Jurgens did the writing for Batman Rebirth issue 1, and he did the whole series 1 through 50. This one's the New York Comic Con foil exclusive. I had it signed and I sold it. I sold it on my PC a long time ago. So I have a raw one and then I have a graded one. So they're both gonna get signed by him, and I'm gonna send some regular cover issue ones. Damn, I might have to send some other. You know what? I'm gonna have to send some other Batman Beyond Rebirth books and get him to sign them too. Fudge.
All right, and
All right.
then we got David Barron, old school image guy. David is a friend of the show, and he told me, man, he's like he started working at Image when he was 16 years old, and he was on a table with J. Scott Campbell. He had like in one office was Jim Lee, the other office was McFarlane. Behind him was Rob Liefeld. I was like, yeah, bro. Yeah, I was like, he told me a story. He's like, yeah, man. He's like,
he was
I didn't
in
go
a
to
menage
school.
a trois.
He was a menage a trois of legends. You know what I'm saying? So he's a really good dude. David Mack gonna be in the house, man. He's at BO2 and Artist Alley. David Walker. So if you see B and A, those are all Artist Alleys, or E's. Those are Artist Alleys, okay? Artist Alley guys. So David Walker will be at B01. Dustin Wynn. Dustin Wynn gonna be there at A08. Then you got EM Gist at E09. Frankie Comics is gonna be bringing some exclusives too. So I forgot to tell y'all, man. Go to Frankie Comics. They're bringing some exclusives as well. So they'll be over at 224. And if you want to get into Funko, man, if you want to do all the Funko stuff, go to 472 and get trampled. Get trampled. Then you got Hero Within. I really like Hero Within, man. They do a really good work in the community, and they actually sell really nice like nerd gear, that you can wear to work, because only a nerd would know like how they put it, like the insignias and all this stuff. And I have a really good pants of Batman pants. And I wear them all the time, man. It's like my favorite pants, but no one knows it's a Batman because only the nerds do. They'll see that Batman insignia where they put it in the back pocket, like, oh, I see you. Yeah. Well, so Azores, did you guys see this? What Frankie did with the UF4? How you say his name? The Dervich?
Yeah, I think that's
I saw 30K.
30K.
Yeah. 30K, I saw it.
It paid their way to WonderCon. You know what I'm saying? So, and then John Boy Myers is going to be in the house, man. He'll be at 812. John Gian going to be in the house, B23. Michael Cho, DO2. Friend of the show, that's Lawrence, man. P-Dot going to be in the house, bro. F508, he's a dealer. He always has a great dollar box. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
Remember last time? His dollar box
like
had
$60
some heat.
on that.
Why am I telling everybody he has some heat? Now y'all gotta
he does. He
always has heat. He always has heat. Then a San Diego native, Patrick Ballesteros, is gonna be there he does his own little baby Patricks, Yeah. Then you got Ron Lim, legend Ron Lim, man. Get them Silver Surfers signed by Ron Lim, Ryan Kincaid's gonna be in the house. He's done some really great covers as of late. Then you got Scott Williams, legend. That's why I'm saying Jim Lee may show up. You know what I'm saying? And here we go, man. Look, JD asked, was that legit 30K? Man, I don't know if this credit card can cover the 30K. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. What do you guys think? A 30K limit on a credit card, man, for whatnot.
So here's my thoughts, JD. I can't say it was a legit sell because you can't see. I don't see a balance. And I don't see like the invoice that sellers get from whatnot. So if I don't see numbers showing 30K, like, because we all know, like, when we sell on whatnot, we get a balance in a couple days or in a week or two after they get received, and it takes a while. So if I don't see that, then I don't believe the sell, because as a comic collector, I'm always protecting myself and my mind. And what I mean by that is I'm always going to check to confirm that the sell was legit, right? We use 130 point, we have price guide, we have et cetera and et cetera, et cetera. All these applications, and even on eBay, sold listings, we even double check to make sure that they're confirmed sells. So why is this one any different? Why should we treat it any different? For me, I don't. So at least for me, it wasn't a legit sell until it proven. So
Azor said right here, he made sure it was cleared. because I wasn't mailing that shit out.
But
I'm not gonna cancel. I wasn't gonna mail that out.
I could say, oh, I sold my D23 for 50K. Are you guys gonna believe me just because I said it? Or are you guys, or should I show you my balance? Like, what's more believable? So anyone could say anything. I mean, I'm not like discrediting him, but I just can't. For me, I mean, you guys could believe it, but for me, I need proof. Just like all the other books, like on eBay, like on Heritage, on any other app or anything like that, I need proof. If I don't see the proof, then that's it. Like anyone could say anything. I mean, there's shield bidding. People can cancel orders on whatnot, and that has happened to me. So I could tell like Ian or Hoodrat or somebody like, hey, just pump this up if it doesn't get to that price, and then I'll cancel your order once you send it. Like it's easy as that. So for me, at least, I'm not trying to say or discredit him on the sale. Congratulations if it was a legit sale, but Frankie doesn't need to prove anything to nobody, But for me, it's just I can't believe it.
He's gonna prove it, bro. He'll prove it when he has that black Tesla, bro. He'll be like, look what this book bought me, bro. He'll be cruising around with sleeping in the black Tesla like this, and this is driving as it passes you. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, yeah, someone could do that. But anyways, going back to signatures, I wanted to show you guys something, and I want you guys to be upgraded on getting books signed, because back in 2018 San Diego Comic Con, or 2019 or 18, Spawn 299 San Diego Comic Con exclusive came out, and when that did, people were getting the Spawn 299 signed by a green oil paint pen. And what's so good about these oil paint pens is that they pop out super nicely. So they're kind of like spray cans where you have to shake it and get the ink ready, and they last for a long time. And so the good thing about this is, compared to the regular ones, they pop very, very well, like the blacks, the whites, the neon colors, like this green. So when people got this Spawn 299 signed by this green pen, the exact same green pen that I have here, everyone's like, oh, what kind of pen was that? I want to use that color. Nobody had it. And then word got out, and then Clayton Crane started using it. I don't know who used it first. There was like a little dispute of like which artist was using it first. And so that's why he has like the infinity colors going on with his Thanos covers, or any other covers anyways. And then a lot of artists started using paint pens because their signatures pop. Now I'm going to give you a reference here. So this is a Sharpie. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yeah, I see it, man.
Yep, so this is a Sharpie pen, and it's a paint lime fine point size. It's a fine point size, and that's the size you want for your signatures. And if you're a signature person, these are the pens that you want. You don't want the regular dull black pens. They also have it in black, they have it in white, they have it in green, they have it in every color, yellow. So these are the pens that you want signed. Even Rob from Red Hood Comics, he got all his Star Wars Heir to the Empire issue 1s. He got them all signed in yellow pen. It matches with the yellow lettering. So people that are a little bit more advanced on getting signatures, they're always looking for the next best thing, and this is the next best thing.
Yo, you got a comment that says, my concern with oil paint pens is that they are oil-based paper will soak that up and eventually spread. No?
Well, no, they don't spread as long as they get dried correctly. Like, you got to make sure that they're air out. You don't want to just have them sign it and then you're touching it, you're like, oh, is it dried yet? Don't be that person. Is it dried yet? Let it air out for a couple minutes and you're fine. But I mean, man, but if you can get them any signature in oil-based pens, you're gonna be like, wow, what a difference. It's huge.
It is, man.
Huge difference.
You just got to make sure you shake that sucker up and test it before you have them sign
it.
Because
always
test it. Yeah,
usually they come out in like white. At that point right there, it's kind of white. So you got to like shake it, and then start pressing on it, and then the ink starts following through. So just another tip from me to you guys. That information wasn't given easily.
Yep. And then
many years ago, it was not given easily.
Thanks for the info, bro. I like using those, but I'm this. It's you got to shake them up and you got to test them. Sometimes you just want a pin to break out, and I just bring a regular Sharpie, like, yeah, oh shit, it's Jim Lee. Jim, can you please sign real quick? And then, but those are really good if you have it planned to get signed a book, so you can shake it up and get it ready while you're in line.
Oh, yeah.
Test it out on a piece of paper, or bring a dollar book and test it on the dollar book before you even give it to the artist. But
where did you get yours at, Ian? You should put a link. I mean, Alexa, you should put a link in the description.
I got my. See, I had for these ones, I had to go to 2 Michaels. One Michaels didn't have it, and another one did. So it's the Sharpie paint pens, and they are and you want to get the fine point ones. There's different sizes, the fine point ones, but there are a little fatter size, so you can get those too, but the main colors you kind of want are like green, purple, white, black, yellow, like kind of colors, red, colors that could pop on the comic book, and those are like kind of like the main colors people want to use depending on the cover. You want to contrast the signature with the cover itself. So, like again, I said it's the Sharpie paint pens and the fine point size, and it'll say it right under the color.
Yep. Totally, man. I like them too, man. I like those as well. But like I said, like my advice is bring a dollar book. You can, because you have to shake it up and you have to test it. Bring a dollar book. You can test.
You gotta test it, and then make sure the ink goes through all the way, and then you can start using it. So
JD said hit up Blick in Little Italy. There you go, bro. Little Italy out here in San Diego. Yeah.
All right, Blick in Little Italy.
Yeah, I know that place. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I know that place. I know that little art place. It's over there by the ice cream place. By what's that ice cream place in Little Italy? The good one.
Oh, I bought like
Salt and Straw. That's right, by Salt and Straw.
I bought so many prior to COVID, and then COVID happened, and I never got to use them, so I'm busting them out now.
There you go, man. And then you got Short Box at 502. That's where you find Godly over there. Godly will sign your books with those oil-based pins. He will sign your shirts and
I'll sign your shirts if you guys
and your arms and your heads. You know what I'm saying? And then
tattooed.
So Scotty Young, here you go, man. The signing area, like I showed you guys before. I have the map that I can show you guys as well. So it says here 3:30 to 4, but I'm thinking like you, F. It's probably going to be 1 to 4.
I would wait. To be honest, I would wait like an hour or 40 minutes prior to that. Just to be first and promise those signatures.
And I found out here too, F. So I confirmed it. It's 1 to 3:30 on Sunday. So he has to be signing for an hour and a half. I mean, half an hour doesn't make no sense to me.
It doesn't. It was maybe a typo. Maybe
it was a typo, bro. It was a typo. So I'm thinking he'll be signing there.
He has too much of a big fan base to not only do.
But you got to get there early. You have to get there early. 2:30 to 4, man, because it's gonna. What I remember about Scotty Young lines is it goes around the building, man. At WonderCon, they had to have the zigzags.
Yeah,
man.
Yep, I believe that.
Yeah,
an hour early is the best rule of thumb for sure for certain artists.
And if you have questions, go to the WonderCon booth at 1031. Go ask. So I would go there if you're interested in Scotty Young. I'll say like, when is Scotty Young signing? They'll have the updated stuff. Then if you want to buy some WonderCon shirts, man, you can go to 273. All right. But let me see here. I think that there we go. And then we got the map. All right. So recap. This is where you're going to be getting those big signatures like Scotty Young and all the movie actors that may be coming. Here's that anime area right here. This is where you'll get the what's her name? Abby Trott. In this area right here.
Yeah.
Yep. And this is the this right here is all the toys and most of all the toys and all those. There's bait right there, as you can see. There's IDW as well in DC. They're right up front. They're Boom. Look at that. Look at that little triangle right there. That little iron triangle. You got Boom, IDW, and DC. I would actually go to Boom and see if they have any exclusives or any incentives that you might want to that they might be selling, because they'll sell them at a decent price. I know IDW does as well. DC might have some good stuff as well. They're always giving away these free comic books. So at San Diego Comic-Con, I got like a stack of these free books. The guy goes, "Ian, do you want it?" He just said, "Yo, dude, do you want it?" So he gave me these Kentucky Fried Chicken Green Lantern books. a stack of them like this. They were selling for like $30 to $40 on eBay. I'm like, this dude just gave me all these books just because he just wanted to get rid of them. He's like, take them, man. I'm done. These away. So go to
I'm gonna
DC.
pay attention. Yeah, I'm gonna pay attention to those free comic books at San Diego Comic-Con because Decor Collectibles on Instagram, he mentioned that there was like the first appearance of Detective Pikachu on one of the free comics that they gave at San Diego Comic-Con, and I was like, no way. So, but yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of those free comic books from now on and really get, because like they have them on tables and nobody grabs them and they're like in stacks, and what happens to them? They get thrown away.
Yeah.
And here's the comics are over here, guys. The comics are over here, and you got the dealers here. So these dealers, they could be comics or could be toys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know,
Mix
like I don't, mix and match them over here. I wish they would just put like all comics over here, you know. But this is like we're all like some of the comic booths we're getting. I think there's Scout Comics right there. So there's another comic booth right there, and then Funkos all right here, Funkos. But where you'll find me all right here, man, Artist Alley. That's where I'll be all day. I'll grab a couple books here and here, but I'll be here talking to all the artists and everybody else. So that is what we have for y'all today, man. And I appreciate everybody coming. I hope we gave enough information for everybody to help you have a wonderful WonderCon and wonderful, big con back here in Southern California. We did have LA Comic-Con, and that was a fun con, but just say WonderCon, man. WonderCon's a fun time. What do you guys think? In your past experiences, was WonderCon a fun time? Let's go scale 1 to 10. 1 being it sucked, 10 is like the best con ever. You know, like what scale would you have given WonderCon in the past? I'm gonna go with Evan first.
Well, when WonderCon first came to Anaheim, the first year they came to, they were in Anaheim. It was okay. I give it like a 2 or 3, to be honest with you. They didn't even have the whole convention open for them. I remember there were cheerleaders on another side of the convention. But since then, I've been going every year, and every year it's been getting better and better and better. Before COVID hit and all that, I think they were really ramping up. By then, I was giving them like a 7 or 8. I mean, I really enjoyed it. They were giving out more exclusives. They had more panels. Hollywood was coming more and more. Mm-hmm. I'm really curious to see how it's going to be now. I think I usually go these last couple of years, like from 2017 and 2019, I would go like all 3 days. I would have a hotel. This year, I'm not. I'm curious to see how they're going to be doing it. And next year, if it's good this year, I'm definitely going to go for the 3 days next year.
Yep. How about you, Godly? What would you rank it, man?
I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6. The reason why is because some of these booths that they have at WonderCon are expensive for some of these artists to come to. If they just had it in a way where like for certain artists that are like not so big, like artists that from back in the day that don't really do comic books, but they could still come and try to make a profit and do stuff, and we want to see those artists again back in the industry, and get the signings and all that. I would like for them to see. I would like WonderCon to, how do you say, make it affordable for certain artists that don't really come back, because the booth like space is expensive, dude. And so, I would like to see like more artists. I think there's enough, but I think there could be more. There's always WonderCon has a lot of space, and every time I go, there's a good amount of space. I'm like, man, I'd rather see more space taken up and than just being empty. As a business mindset, I'd rather make a sale than not have a sale. Like even if I have to cut the costs. So, they should, like, WonderCon should. I mean, a solution could be like the last week. There's X amount of booths available, and they could offer like 70% off for the remaining booths or space for other artists that want to join, or anybody that wants to participate. So I always think that they can grow in that aspect.
Yeah, man, me too, man. It was sad seeing empty booths at San Diego San Diego Comic-Con special. I was like, empty booths at
because they charge so much. And I'm just like,
too much.
Dude, I was like, man, you guys could definitely cut the cost. But I see why they did it, because they want like certain criteria, and then also those people, what goes to say that they don't get added to the wait list or for next year's con, which is this year, and get priority on the booth? Like no one knows. Like no one knows the rules about that.
So here you go, man. Dan asked, man. I've been sneaking. Wait, no, not that one. I'm curious. What price is for a small booth? So I know at San Diego Comic-Con it was like $5,000 to $7,000 for a booth, right?
It was
Something
like maybe 3,000,
Wow.
4,000 or some. It was like in the couple thousand.
That was at special, right? At the special was
yeah,
like
the special. Dude,
So,
like the regular one,
it's like
and there's a
five.
huge wait list, for the regular one. It's ridiculous.
I would say, I mean, I'm
tremendous.
taking a guess out there. I don't want them to be mad at me, but it's probably like 2,500 for a booth at WonderCon. You know, so I would say about 2,500. And then Azores asked, what the next con after this is for me?
Oh, San Diego.
San Diego Comic Fest. We're going to that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And then there's gonna be there's gonna be San Diego Comic Con, but what Torpedo Con did, and I'm like, why would you do that? They made Torpedo Con 1 weekend prior to San Diego Comic Con. I'm like, yo, even if I go, I'm not gonna spend any money. I'm gonna use every single penny at San Diego Comic Con. So I might not even go to Torpedo.
Hey, no, we got to go to hang with the fam, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hang, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna buy one book.
I'm gonna go to hang with the fam, man. Rage gonna come through, and
Skeleton Key as well.
And Nerdy Girl and all them are gonna. We gotta go hang out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
hey guys, don't forget Star Wars celebrations.
I know, bro. It's crazy. You have San Diego Comic Fest and you got Star Wars Celebration in May. Are they gonna
do like a comic giveaway, anything like that? Because I would only want to, because they did that.
It's just for Star Wars fanatics, bro, like us.
Because they did do that for one of the Star Wars books that came out.
If you like Funko, one, they'll have exclusive Funko. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it, bro. I mean, I was at the last one and there was one booth with comics. You know what I'm saying? There was one booth with comics, but the guy gave great deals. You know, that was like in 2016 or something. So, so it goes San Diego Comic Fest for us here in Southern California. Then it goes Star Wars Celebration right after. Yeah. And then July is the Big Daddy. Is the Big Daddy of them all, man.
And then after July, I'll be going to New York Comic Con in Baltimore for sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm
That's
hoping,
in October.
I'm hoping to go my boy right here. With Crackhead. We're trying to go to Baltimore, man.
Oh, dude, I have a hotel already, and I have. Well, James said he was gonna go. He said he's for sure going, but I already booked a hotel for it.
All right.
And I need one more person to fill the spot. Hey, man,
listen. Happy wife, happy life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's so it's from the 27th through the 30th. It's 3 nights.
I got the days off. I got the days off already. I got the days off. I just gotta I gotta. You
gotta swingle. You gotta mingle.
Yeah, I gotta mingle, man. I gotta mingle. So I want to go back to the chat before we bounce, man. So
everyone's
Azores goes, man, that's gonna be overload,
dude. Okay, Baltimore. Let me tell you this. Everyone told me about Baltimore, and I'll tell you what they told me. It's like San Diego Comic Con, but just pure comic books.
Pure comics.
So I have to go to it. I need to experience Baltimore. Everybody that I know, even like Nerdy Girl, Skeleton Key, Stray Flexin, like a lot of well-known people go to Jeff goes to it. Like well-known people go to this con to buy books. So. This is a con I can't miss. I definitely have to experience it, and once I experience it, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be coming back every year. So
but, and then go ahead. And what?
So like I'm with Shortbox, so I know they're gonna help me with expenses too a little bit. So
hey, they're
gonna have to work the booth.
Hey,
might as well.
No love for the B team.
We all with Shortbox.
How about Chevy and us, bro? Like the B team, bro. Like,
dude, I told Chevy about it, and he was like, "Oh, that's my anniversary, like 5-year anniversary, I believe, or something like that." And I'm like, he was like, "Oh, I would so go to that if I didn't have to. If I didn't do the anniversary, my wife will kill me." And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, that's super understandable." But yeah. So I already booked a hotel already with where's my Marvel stuff. I still got to get a plane ticket. I definitely want to get that by next month.
Okay.
After WonderCon, so I could just get that out of the way, and yeah. And James said he was gonna go, so I just have one more spot left. But I don't know if I can guarantee James. But
I
anyways,
know.
one spot for sure.
And then Nick says he's watching from Tulsa, man. He's still having fun watching this, man. We thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
Hey, thank you, Nick.
Yep.
And
I
Dan,
really
he
appreciate
said,
that. That's so cool. He
yeah,
said
Nick
the whole
is
thing.
dope, bro. Nick's been with us since been with the podcast since the beginning.
We
Man.
might have to we might have to send him a care package someday.
For sure. And Dan said I'd be sneaking every deal I could find on the silver and bronze. That's all I'm looking. I got all my list is because of Dan. That's a quarter of my list because Dan's on the Monday Night Jive, and Dan always talks about these books, and I'm always writing notes. And you got those. Dan, thank you for helping me create this list, man. I appreciate you, bro. And Azores,
Dan brought up a good point. When I go to comic book conventions, when I'm going through books, you always have a seller saying, "I'm selling this for this much." Yeah. I always haggle. I'm always saying, "Hey, would you take it for this much?" Yeah. Green cash. That's different.
Cash is king. Cash is king.
You can haggle and you go, you know what? Let me think about it. And come back like the next day, and if it's there, you get a deal. Yep. Dan goes $5,000. No way. I pay for a small booth like that, man. And
I'd rather just buy exclusives and then resell it and make my money back. That's what I'm gonna do at WonderCon. I'm just gonna buy some rare stuff that not everyone can get, and I'm just gonna sell it and then hopefully get my money back within 2 weeks.
And Crackhead says I should take my wife, man. That's what I'm thinking about doing, man. Bringing my son and wife and us spending like a week out on the East Coast and seeing, the Empire State Building and Washington D.C. and all that, man. So
Skeleton Key and Sam and Tony, they're bringing their kids to Baltimore.
Yeah. So my kid wants to go to he just wants to run, bro.
Dude, it's nice. They have a good view. There's like a 10-minute walk to a good view, like an ocean view. It's super nice. So I already looked at the geographics. It's pretty cool.
And then my boy Ozzi's in the house, man. And I'm gonna announce for Ozzi, like Ozzi invited me to the YouTube studio, his YouTube studio show. That should be coming up pretty soon.
Nice.
Some insight, man. Some insight and
strong invite.
I'm just talking good about Efren and Godly the whole time, and Dan and Crackhead. So my fan, man. But let me see here, bro. We are brothers, man.
But I want to add this though. You could make these conventions affordable, and what I mean by that is when you go to San Diego Comic-Con and New York Comic-Con, the two biggest cons, they have exclusive. Like these exclusives are legit. They're like legit exclusives that no one can buy online. Like you could only buy this at the con. There's certain exclusives that people will pay extra money for. And so you just have to buy those exclusives and you buy them in multiples. When you get the chance, you can buy them in multiples. And we use that money and that kind of pays for your trip and a little and some more. It just depends like how much you're willing to spend because it takes money to make money. So
and you have to sell them quick.
You gotta sell
you could sell quick, but I learned my lesson not to sell quick sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. So the Rogue variants from San Diego Comic-Con, those green ones.
Oh, yep.
I had 160 copies. Show me.
I have it right here.
Yeah. Bring it out.
Hang on.
I had 160 copies. No joke. Filled up my short box.
Go ahead. Show it off, man.
And there we go. No, it's not that one. It's the other one. The first one that came out at San Diego Comic-Con. It's another one.
My bad.
So no, it's okay. No. It's just like that one, but it's a different cover by JTC.
Oh.
John Christopher Tyler.
Yeah.
Or John Tyler Christopher. So anyways, he did the cover. I bought 160 copies. I sold them at $50 a piece, $40 at times on Instagram, whatever. Hooked up for everyone. I undercutted the market so bad when I sold out. I 1 month later after selling out, they jumped up to $300 to $400, and then they started staggering around $250.
Dang!
And I had 160 copies.
Wow.
Yep. This one, Efren.
Oh
yes.
Let me show you. Yeah. So
who signed that one? Johnny Cates.
Johnny Cates, man. Johnny Cates, right there. Yeah.
That means we were at the same panel.
Yeah, I was there too. I sold my copies, but I have one left.
I thought I knew you guys from before, man.
Bro,
I was sitting in the front, like front, the left side.
Pre-YouTube when we were just like just like regular nerds, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
I want
treat
that
you
black
too.
and white one that Ian has.
I have it somewhere, man. I was looking for it.
Yeah, I want it.
I don't want to stand up and show you my chonies.
I'm gonna
man,
get it from you one day. I'm gonna get it from you one day.
Hey, but we appreciate it, buddy.
I'm gonna get it from
Let me
you.
see. Dan goes, my local Santa Rosa Comic Con. Dude, those are the best, man. Those local shows like Near Mint.
Near Mint Sundays, dude. Everyone loved it. What? Okay, Near Mint
awesome.
Sunday had their first show. What they did was charge $40 per booth, super affordable for anybody, and free admission. And that show was popping. We had there was 40 vendors there. It was nuts, and it was their first show.
It was overload, bro. I was like,
yeah,
I'm overloaded.
Everyone got deals. Everyone
I was overloaded, bro. There's so many books. I was like, I got to go outside and take a breath. And we went and got some Chinese food and with all the homies, bro. With the B team, the short box B team. You know, so hey, man. But I want to thank everybody for coming through and hanging out with us tonight. But before I go, man, I gotta let y'all know where to find the homies, man. So where can they find you, F?
I'm on YouTube, Passpoint One Comics, and Instagram a lot too. Just posting pictures almost like 24/7, and I'm just trying to have a good time. I've met great people like Ian and Alexi, man. That's what it's all about for me.
Yeah, same.
People. Of course, buying comic books. I'm not gonna lie,
bro. We have since we've met,
guys is the best.
Ever since we met, bro, here on YouTube, on the remember that show with the comic. What was it? The when we were reading books, bro, like
Hawkeye.
The Hawkeye, bro. We've had a blast, man, at the cons we go to, bro. Like I just bump into F and be like, "There's $2 boxes over here, bro," and we be finding them, you know. And then Godly, man, where can everybody find you, bro?
You guys could find me at certain cons. I'm just kidding.
He's A+ member, bro. A+ show member.
So you guys can find me at Godly Comics on Instagram. I do not have my YouTube. I'm not gonna do any YouTube till I get my camera and lens that I want. It's gonna take some time, but it will eventually happen, and the quality will be there. And you guys can find me on Instagram. Like I said, shoot me a message if you guys want any of those books that I mentioned earlier. If you guys are looking for books, I could direct you to the right person that's trustworthy, or just any questions in general. Like, hit me up. I'm always down to talk. Anytime, literally. I'm not like one of those egotistic, prideful people. Forget that crap.
Hey, follow Godly on Instagram. He's got good insight with Shortbox. He's always giving out really good books to pick up, like on Tuesday, right?
I usually try to drop the videos prior to the drops. I try to do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Like this last week, I was super busy with school and stuff, so I couldn't. But I try to do videos before anybody else does any videos, because they do videos after, like the market's like already at this point. But no, I'm trying to give you guys before information before others get to it. So
good info.
Right before, when you go to a shop, you kind of have a direction of what to look for.
Yep. And hey, thanks. Near Mint was great, man. Crackhead agrees. You got a follow and like from Nick F. And then
thank you.
Hey, nice.
And my brother right here, man. He's like, he's more like a dad to me, Dan.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan.
You're like a dad or uncle, bro. So to the whole community, man. But thank you, everybody, for coming through. And we hope you all have a great WonderCon, man. And if you see us roaming around, tap us on the shoulder. And just hit me on the back and say, "Yo, what's up, Hood?" or "What's up, Godly?" or "What's up, F?" We're always down, but we're just like you. Our heads are looking at the short and long boxes.
We're looking at comic books.
Just tap us and we'll say what's up, man. And we appreciate.
Or we're looking at the cosplay,
or the cosplay. There you go, bro. If the slave layers are walking by. You're not gonna get my attention.
Or the Harley Quinns.
But we appreciate y'all, man, and we out. Thank you, guys.
Peace out, guys.